welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I did this everyday glam makeup. Obviously I wouldn't wear this every single day, but this is what I want to do if I'm going out during the day and I want to look glam. A lot of days I don't wear makeup at all because it's just way too hot outside. Yeah, so I hope you guys like this video and let's go ahead and get into the tutorial. My skin is really red today. I just want to mention that. I think it's because I've been using a different cleanser, but I stopped using it and went back to the one I was using before because I just think it was completely irritating my skin. So I'm gonna be starting out with a foundation. I already put on sunscreen because sunscreen is so important, and I will link the one that I use down below so that you can go check it out if you want to. For foundation, I'm gonna be using the Maybelline Dream Cushion foundation because this stuff is super nice and fresh on my face. I don't feel like it's super cakey or heavy, and it evens out my skin tone, but it still lets my natural skin kind of show through. And I did a full review on this foundation as well, so if you want to go see it, make sure you go click the link to it down below and you can see all about it. But I'm going to be applying it with a beauty blender today. And I also wanted to take this time to tell you guys that I'm going to be at Beautycon on Saturday this week, and I'm so excited. I went to IMATS just like last month and it was so fun, but Beautycon is going to be like a whole different thing because there's going to be so many YouTubers there, and I have the social package, so I will be in with all the other YouTubers, which is going to be so cool. There's a lot of really great people that are going, and make sure you let me know in the comments if you're going because I would love to meet up with you. And I will be vlogging my trip to New York and the whole Beautycon experience and everything, so that should probably be up by like Sunday or Monday. So I just kind of fixed the lighting a little bit because I felt like it was too cool toned. Hopefully it's better. But yeah, so I'm just gonna conceal a couple areas. Like I said, my skin has been like freaking out ever since I got home. For concealer, I'm using the MAC Studio Finish Concealer, and this is a little too light for me, so I'm only gonna use it in like one or two spots. And then I'm gonna use a different one under my eyes. For my under eye concealer, I'm gonna use this cream concealer from Cover FX, and I don't use this all over my face though. I usually only use it under my eyes because it's very creamy and I just feel like it doesn't work as well on the rest of my face when my face gets kind of like greasy. It just kind of like melts, but under my eyes it's really good because my eye area gets kind of dry. I'm just going to use a little bit of this powder foundation from Tarte. It's the one I always use. It's the Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Airbrush Foundation, and I'm just going to use a little buffer brush from Tarte to blend it in. So I want to talk about my summer plans because I want to, I don't know, because this is a summer video. In July, I think it is, it's June or July, I don't remember, I'm going to VidCon, and me and my family are gonna go out to California for that. If you're going, please let me know because as of right now, I don't really know of any other YouTubers that I know personally that are going, but hopefully some of them will go. It's still kind of far off, but yeah, what are you guys doing this summer? Tell me in the comments because I'm curious. I love hearing about what kind of vacations other people are going on and stuff like that. Or if you're just hanging out, that's cool too. I do that all the time. So that helped add some color back into my face because the foundation I was using was a little too light for me. And then I like to just set with a translucent powder from Tarte because it just helps with oil and everything like that happens in the summer when you're sweating. For bronzer, I'm gonna try out this new one that I have. It's from Pop Beauty, and it's a little like 4 bronzer quad. It's the Pow Wow powder, and it's the Beach and Bronze palette. I think I might use that one just because it seems to be the least shimmery. I'm gonna use my little angled Morphe brush for this, and we'll see how this goes. Okay, it's not that bad. It's not too orangey, which is nice. It has good color payoff. I'm actually honestly impressed. I thought it wouldn't be that pigmented, but it is. It looks very natural. Some of the colors in this one, I was kind of like, these don't really look like bronzers to me. I'm gonna use this more cool toned one as well in just the hollows of my cheeks to add a little more depth. I like this. I really like this. It adds a nice glow. And I'm gonna use a little bit on the sides of my nose because the sun naturally does hit you around your nose. For blush, I'm gonna use this Tarte blush in Exposed. This is also new to me. I just got this recently. It's kind of just like a neutral, more natural blush, and I love it. It's really pretty. I don't think it has any shimmer to it. It doesn't look like it, which is always nice to have like a matte blush in your life. So for highlight, I'm also gonna branch out and try something different today. I'm gonna use this Powwow powder, and this is the highlight one from Pop Beauty. I think I'm gonna use this more like peachy bronze color since it's summer. And I'm gonna use this big fan brush from Morphe. This brush is so fun to use, I'm obsessed with it. I might add a little bit of this lighter color too, but I'm just gonna start off with the peachy golden color and see how I like it. Yeah, I think this is a little too dark for my skin, so I'm gonna just do a little of the lighter over top. Ooh, wow, that's pretty good. That's a good highlight. I'm very impressed. Do you guys see that? I'm also putting some on the tip of my nose and just like around my forehead area, add glow and my cupid's bow. And now I'm going to use a brow definer from Anastasia just to fill in my eyebrows. So I just use a little brush first to brush them out, and then I just very lightly fill them in. I don't really draw them on or anything. I really like natural looking brows. I don't like super heavy filled in brows, and I kind of was doing that for a while a few months ago, and I look back now at like pictures and old videos and stuff, and I'm just like, and before I do this, I always feel so weird because my eyebrows don't really match my new hair color. They're just a little bit lighter and stuff, and like I don't have the best eyebrows to begin with, but they're not bad. They just like don't really show up that much because my hair is kind of light, I guess, and it looks like I barely have any eyebrows, but really I do. They're just not the most visible until I fill them in a little bit. Okay, and then once I do that, I just brush out my brows a little bit just so that the color is blended and it's not harsh looking. And then I set them with a clear brow gel. This one is from Loreal. I've had it for forever. So now I'm gonna start on my eyes, and I'm gonna use this Morphe palette. This is the 35OS palette. This is like the ultimate summer palette because it has so many beautiful shimmers in it. So I'm gonna start out with this color right here, and I'm gonna use it all over my lid. Okay, that's a little not what I was expecting. It's a little too orangey. I'm gonna use this color right here. It's kind of just like a shimmery beige, and I'm gonna put that on my lid first. I'm gonna use my favorite transition color in my crease. It's from MAC. It's the color called Wedge, and it's just a nice like matte light medium brown, but I like it because it doesn't distract from any of the other colors I use. And then I'm gonna use this color right here. It's kind of like a more like cool toned brown, and I'm gonna put that on like the outer half of my lid. And I'm gonna just blend this out a little bit just around the edges so that it doesn't look as harsh. In the middle of my eyelid, I'm gonna add this color right here, and this one has this is probably the chunkiest one of all, like glitter wise. The glitter's kind of chunky, but this is gonna provide the perfect transition between the outer half of my eyelid and the inner half that's lighter. So I'm gonna take a little like smudge brush, and I'm gonna use the really dark color that I used in the outer half, and I'm gonna do that underneath of my eye. You don't want to have too much under there, but you do want to have something so that it's not super top heavy. And my brush is slightly wet, which I just find helps prevent it from getting too smudgy underneath. And then in the outer corner, I'm just going to take a little more of that color and just really blend it so that it's all even on the outside. I did get a bit of fallout right here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the translucent powder that I used earlier and my beauty blender, and I'm just going to go right underneath of that right there and on this side, and this is just going to help kind of like make the line on the outside a little bit sharper. Since it's daytime, I think I might actually skip the eyeliner. So instead, I'm gonna use that same smudger pencil brush and the dark color that I used in the outer half of my lid, and I'm just gonna really focus it on the upper lash line. Okay, so I'm gonna use a powder brush just to wipe away the translucent powder. And then I'm gonna use the same highlight on my brow bone, and I'm also gonna put it on my inner corner. For mascara, I'm going to use the Colossal Chaotic mascara from Maybelline. Normally, I would also use some fake eyelashes for this, just like a natural looking pair, but I haven't had time to go out and get any yet. For a little extra highlight, I'm going to use this really like shimmery cream highlight from the Anastasia cream contour palette, and I'm just gonna put it on the middle area where my cheekbone is, where like it catches the most light, and I just thought it would add a nice glow to my face. And I'm gonna do a little on the tip of my nose. Okay, and then of course you cannot forget the lips, so I'm gonna use a lip liner first just to define my natural lip line. I'm not overlining or anything crazy. I want it to look super natural because it is daytime. I'm using my favorite natural lip liner ever. It's from Milani and it's in the color All Natural, but depending on your lip color you might need a different one. This just is what matches my lips almost exactly. Can't really talk while I do this, so hold on 1 second. For lipstick, I'm gonna use this Colourpop Lippie stick, and this is a limited edition or like exclusive edition color, and it's the Beautycon one. It says it right there. And this one is in the color Beautycon, and it's actually a really pretty color. It's kind of like a nudish pink. This is literally my favorite lip color ever. I wear colors like this all the time, so I thought it was perfect. And I had never tried one of the Lippie sticks before from Colourpop. I'm addicted now. I love the formula. It's so moisturizing and it doesn't really feel like a lipstick. It feels like a chapstick kind of, but it just looks really pretty and the color is just to die for. I wish this was like a color that they sold normally. I'm gonna see if they're selling them at Beautycon, because if they are, I'm gonna buy like 3 more because I love the color. But the color is actually very similar to Patisserie from MAC, which I also have. So if you like the color that I have on right now, check out Patisserie because it's basically like the same color, same formula. It's just a little bit more, this one's a little more nude. So yeah, that is the final makeup look, but I'm just gonna take my hair down. Somehow my outro got deleted, but I really hope you guys liked this video. Make sure you give it a thumbs up if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!